Hey, what's going on, booze? All right, so I'm gonna drop some love messages this morning. It is 10:55, y'all, so it may be some sudden changes, but don't worry, right? These are changes for the better. Is how I'm hearing it. Yeah, something's definitely brewing. Don't forget, you guys, flip the roles, take what you need, leave what you don't need, and use the spirit of discernment. Okay? Don't force a message to fit. Look, karmic relationship. Woo! Something don't want me to get this message out, y'all. Something is brewing in karmic land, okay? So if you're in a karmic relationship or you had one or whatever, just know that it was about the lessons, okay? It may be triggering as hell and you may be having a lot of, negative emotions about it. But at the end of the day, this is about you letting go and loving you, okay? This is what you should be learning from this, all right? So it makes me think, right? Look, story time. All right, so I have, it's a neighbor in the complex that I live in, and she's been yelling and screaming at her baby father for like the last 2 weeks or so. I mean, and they're Hispanic, so she's been yelling to the top of her lungs in the parking lot, outside of her house, all of that stuff, right? And yesterday I come outside and she's yelling at him and he's in the car trying to pull off, but she's like blocking him from being able to pull off. And so he's like, quiet down, like you're embarrassing me or whatever. And she's like, I don't give a fuck about none of these people, da 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 da. And she's yelling and screaming like, don't go, listen to me, banging on the window. I mean, just completely performing, right? And I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, like, I want to just go over there and just give her a hug, right? But I don't know how she gonna respond at the time because she wilding out, right? So you stay out of people's business, right? I'm from Baltimore. You stay out of people's business, okay? So she starts yelling and she's like crying or whatever, and he gets to the point where he's fed up and he starts to pull off. Okay. She literally ain't even out the way. Yo is pulling off. Like he get ready to run her over. That's how irritated he must be at this point. And I'm just sitting up here like, I want to go over there and just ask her, do she love herself? Because if she did, she would let him go. And that's one of the hardest lessons that we have to learn, especially when we have these karmic relationships. Why? Because they're so intoxicating. They're addictive. It's a codependency. It's like a drug, okay? It's very unhealthy. And I can say it because I've been in a karmic relationship with somebody for over 20 years, okay? I married my karmic. I am divorced, been divorced for about, I don't even know how long, but we divorced 7/7/17, y'all. That was divinely ordered, okay? So we close out that karmic cycle. I'm done learning the lesson from that, okay? But that's what it's about. It's about learning these lessons so that we can stop repeating these patterns and so that we can recognize and remember who we are and to love ourselves first and foremost. When we do these things, it shows that lack of self-awareness and respect for ourselves, okay? And I'm only speaking this because what? I've been through it. I've been that baby mama, y'all, okay? So I understand. I'm not judging, but it just hurts my heart to see how we can literally degrade ourselves just so we can keep a man and keep them from leaving. And even men go through it, okay? So I ain't just putting it off on, women, but however, yeah. So the lovers card flew out, but it was in a reverse. So there's some type of disharmony or whatever that's happening here with this karmic relationship. Okay. Definitely betrayal. I'm hearing breakup. Some bad choices were made. Thank you. So some bad choices were made in this relationship. Okay. Show me what else I need to see. And what was the lesson? Look at that. Yep. The will card comes out in the 3 of cups in the reverse. All right. So this was divine intervention, okay? Literally, when we refuse to make a choice for ourselves, especially if you keep praying and asking for help, okay, and you don't move, guess what? The universe or the divine steps in and will move you, okay? Will shift you out of the situation. The only thing is that when that happens, it gets a little chaotic, right? That's where the tower comes down or the storm warning comes in. But what I'm seeing here is that things took a turn for the worse. Of course, the wheel is always spinning, so things will get better for you. So if you're going through something here, hardships, resentment, whatever, let that shit go. Excuse my French. Just let it go, okay? So that you can get through this process and your life can get back on track. Okay, the number 10 is on this card, so that basically speaks about cycles closing. All right, Three of Cups reverse. So now again, you may feel betrayed by this situation. You may feel like you're isolated, or you may be choosing, look, I'm just gonna be by myself, right? Tell me more about this Three of Cups reverse. I keep saying the Five of Pentacles in the Tower, right? So somebody is definitely experiencing some type of hardship or loss, and maybe even focusing on the loss, focusing on the mistakes, or focusing on, you know, what could have been. Yeah, the King of Wands shoots out, okay? Again, let it go. It was a lesson, all right? Don't resent this situation or this person or whatever. Take what you need and just keep moving. The thing we have to learn about people is that sometimes when people are operating from a lower space, they don't know no better. They dealing with their own codependencies, okay? So you just gotta, don't close your heart, right? I made a post on my Facebook and I basically was saying, don't close your heart off. Keep your heart open, okay? Don't close your heart off just because somebody else was too scared to love you. All right, that don't have nothing to do with you. Okay, so don't let that change you. That's because they lack the love for themselves. All right, they lack their own self-awareness. Now, what I see here is that it's a masculine energy that's coming through. Like, I got a vision. They have a goal, so they got their eyes set on something. Here with the Page of Wands coming out right beside it. Okay, so they're getting ready to start something. They got a new idea, new project, new journey, new something, right? Is how I'm seeing it. I'm feeling like this masculine energy is getting another chance, right? Because the wheel is here turning. I got the Fool card and I got the Seven of Wands. So whatever is happening here, I feel like this King of Wands is getting ready to take some type of leap with this Fool. Getting ready to take a chance. And I feel like they're betting on themselves. They're taking a chance. And they're listening to their intuition most definitely. And they're trusting that the universe is going to catch them with this. And they are protected with that Seven of Wands energy. So whatever comes at this person or you, because you could be this masculine energy, and remember, masculine can be a female too as well, but highly protected. So whatever darts may come at you, boom, you see the bubble is like she in a little globe. All right, the spirit realm, and what I just heard, the spirit realm is hold you to high honor because of you or this person taking a chance. Okay, so things will definitely get better. We just got to remember that resentment, holding on to resentment, unforgiveness, the hurt and the pain and the loss is not ideal, okay? Yeah, because that's going to keep you stuck and keep you stuck in this process way longer. So let's see. Since it comes right out as a karmic relationship, I'm going to go right to my deck. It's called the Moment in Truth, okay? And with the Moment in Truth deck, it just basically kind of like talks about what is on the masculine's mind or what's happening in a karmic relationship. Thank you. I'm trying to shuffle them like this because I have no desk, no nothing, and I don't want them hitting the floor, okay? I want to keep flowing with this reading. Look at that, off the bat, karmic doing love spells. Ain't that some BS? The love spells, they could be speaking them, they could be burning candles, they could be, I don't know, doing whatever, right? This karmic is obsessed with divine feminine, so whew, somebody is obsessed with a divine feminine. I'm going to stop there because this may be a two-part video because I'm already at 9 minutes. So, tell me about this karmic doing spells. Oh, 10 of Wands. This karmic wants to keep this masculine burden. Okay? Why? Because they can't let go. They still holding on, right? It's a karmic relationship because the masculine is walking away. 8 of Cups. Yep, could be walking away from a fire sign, only because I see the fire in the goal, or water sign. But however, yeah, this masculine is walking away and going towards their new beginning is how I'm seeing it. They're going towards what serves them. Let's just put it that way. Yep, and guess what? The universe again is protecting this masculine for moving forward here, closing out this karmic cycle. It's a very, very karmic toxic cycle is what I'm hearing. 5 of Cups in the reverse. So I see this masculine. Stay tuned for part 2.